Hello everyone, welcome to Unboxing Biology with Smriti. In this video, we will be discussing about multiple allelism. So, the name only here indicates multiple allelism. We are generally studying that the two alleles are generally responsible for a particular gene, right? So, two alleles are responsible for the particular gene, or you can say the particular phenotype, right? But in this case, in multiple allelism, more than two alleles are responsible for a particular gene or the particular phenotype, right? So here we will be discussing with example ABO blood group, ABO blood group, right? So again, multiple allelism is the presence of more than two alleles, which is responsible for a particular gene or the particular phenotype, right? So here we will be discussing about ABO blood group, right? So there are three alleles responsible for the blood group of a person, blood group of an organism, right? So these three alleles are IA, IB, and IO, right? Now IA and IB, here are the dominant alleles, dominant alleles. Whereas here IO is recessive one, recessive allele, right? Now we will be discussing about the genotypes of the blood group or the possibilities you can find in a person's blood group, right? So possibilities. What are the possibilities here? A person can have homozygous IA, IA, right? So first possibility is both are dominant and both are IA, right? So person's blood group will be A, but in this case, these are homozygous. So you can write in the bracket, it is homozygous, right? Second possibility can be IAIO. Again, the blood group of a person will be A, but here it is hetero. Why hetero? Because here one dominant and one recessive form is present, right? I'll write here only IAIA, IAIO, which is again A. Now the third possibility is IB, IB, which gives the blood group as B, and it is again homo in nature, homozygous. This was also homozygous. This is heterozygous, A. And now the fourth possibility of an organism can be IBIO, which also gives the B blood group, but it is heterozygous. The alleles are heterozygous in nature because one is IB, second one is IO, one dominant and one recessive, right? Now the fifth one can be IA, IB. Both the dominant alleles can be present over here, which gives the blood group AB blood group, right? And the sixth one is IO, IO, which gives the person's blood group as O blood group, right? So now, whatever alleles are present on the surface of the RBC, right? So these alleles are responsible for the particular blood group. Now, if you say that person's blood group is A, it means that the person's RBC surface is having antigen A, right? If the person's blood group is B, so on the surface of the RBC, the antigen will be B, right? It can be homo, it can be hetero. That is a different thing. If a person's again blood group is AB, which means both A and B antigens are present, and the absence of any antigen gives the O blood group, right? So persons having O blood group does not have any antigen presented in it, on it, right? Now, we will be discussing about the phenotypes. What are the phenotypes? Phenotypes means the physical appearance, but in the case of the blood group, you can talk about physical appearance, right? So here we say that how, what kind of blood groups we can see in a human or the organism. So we can see A blood group. Why? Here you can see A blood group. Second phenotype can be B blood group because here is B. It can be homo, it can be hetero. That is a different thing, but phenotype is A, B. Third is AB, and the fourth one is O. So person can have total 4 types of phenotypes: A, B, AB, and O, right? And the genotypes again, which is these genotypes can be 6 in number, which is the genetic makeup of the blood groups. So these 6 are the genotypes of the person's blood group, right? And the phenotypes are 4 in number, that is A, B, AB, and O. Now, we'll take an example just to understand this very nicely. If there is a question that a parent is having, or the father is having, oh, wait a minute. So, if a father is having, suppose, A blood group, right? In question, it is given that the father is having A blood group and the mother is having B blood group, right? So, if what will be the offspring? The question is that what will be the offspring? A blood group of the offspring, right? So we have to make Punnett square, but in this case, because it has not given in the question that it is hetero A or homo A, we generally take hetero, right? If it is not given in the question that the genotype is heterozygous, so we will self only we will be taking this as heterozygous, and heterozygous means IAIO. These are the possible alleles, and for the mother the alleles will be IBIO, right? We're just taking heterozygous by our own. Now the next step is that we will be making here a Punnett square for the particular organism, right? So okay, now you can write here as male, this is as female. So there are two alleles, IA for male or the father, IA and IO. For mother, it is IB and IO, right? Okay, so here the possibilities can be IA and IB will cross and make IA, IB. Second possibility can be this IB, IO, right? Third possibility can be this IA and this IO. So IA and IO. Fourth can be IO and IO, right? So this is the thing, right? So now what we are seeing over here, that the possibilities of the blood group of the possible offsprings, the possible blood groups of the offspring is here AB is 25%. Why? Because only one, in the one case you are having AB blood group you are getting here, right, in one offspring. So AB is 25%. Now this you will get B blood group again for 25%. Now here IAIO again A blood group. The possibilities are 25% and this is O blood group. That is again 25%. So the possibilities which you are getting over here of the possible blood groups of the phenotypes or the offsprings are AB, B, A and O, and all of these are 25%. right? But in case if in the question only it is given that the father and the mother is having A and B blood group, right? But it is homozygous in nature, then the equation will be totally different. Like if father, oh, I'm sorry, wait. Okay, so if father is having homozygous A, so it will be IA. And if the mother will be having homozygous B, right? So this will be the possible alleles. Now, if we make the Punnett square over here, we will be getting different kind of percentage, right? So we'll first make a Punnett square. Okay, so here will be the male and again the female. Father is having IA and IA as the alleles because they are homozygous in nature. Mother will be having B blood group that is homozygous in nature. So IB, right? So IA, IB. This IA with this IB. So IA, IB. Third possible offspring is IA, IB. Or the possible blood group of the offspring is this. Fourth one is again IA, IB. So what you're getting over here? All of these possibilities are AB blood group. So the possibility of coming AB blood group in the offspring of these parents is AB, 100% possibility is there, right? So this is only the multiple allelism, which means that whenever there is more than two alleles which is responsible for the particular gene or the particular phenotype, then it is multiple allelism. In this case, we are discussing about the ABO blood group. ABO blood group, again, the three alleles are responsible for the blood group, IA, IB, and IO, whereas IA and IB are the dominant alleles, whereas IO is the recessive one, right? Now the possibilities which you can get is IAIA, which gives a blood group which is homozygous in nature because these both alleles are dominant one, right? Now IAIO, which is again hetero, IBIB homo, which gives B blood group, IBIO, which is again B blood group, but it is heterozygous. IAIB is AB, gives AB blood group, and IOIO gives O blood group, right? Again, this is homozygous only, this is recessive. Homozygous, recessive is present over here, right? Now, the possible phenotypes which you can get in the blood group, because physical appearance cannot be possible over here, right? In case of the blood group. So in this case, there are four phenotypes which is possible. We are saying A, B, AB, and O, right? And the six of the genotypes which I have already discussed over here, right? Now, here we are taking the example of the homo. If in question that is not given that you have to, there is given that a father is having a particular blood group and a mother is having a particular blood group, but it is not given that it is homo or hetero. We have to take hetero, right? And if it is given homo, then the equation will be like this, right? So thank you for watching my video. If you like it, please like and subscribe my channel for getting more of the videos, and thank you, and share more and more. Thank you.